Dude, go away, go away. Damn it!
Welcome back, guys. MBR going to be bringing you some H1Z1 gameplay. Already I've had a few adventures. It's only just come out. It came out yesterday, the 15th. It was meant to come out at 6 o'clock in the UK. That got delayed. The Steam count kept saying 1 hour, 2 hours. Eventually it got released around about 11:30 at night, and I downloaded it. Got it installed real quick. Happy days, ready to play it. And as you guys are probably aware, if you've tried to get onto it, or you may have heard it because it's been all over Twitter and Reddit, the fact that the servers just crashed and crashed and crashed, and I was trying all the way up to 3 o'clock in the morning, but eventually gave up. And come on, fresh morning, got up of bed, ready, and we're on the game. So as you can see, it looks really nice. What I have discovered, as you see there, any zombie you bump into basically don't recognize you there, and they just stand there AFK like, dude, kill me. Which is a bit, it's never good, but we have to remember this game is in early access. But I did think the zombies, from what I heard, the zombies were meant to be really clever, but as you can see then, they are pretty brain dead. So in typical Mr. Big Russ fashion, I've found myself some new friends, but unfortunately I don't think they want to be friends with me. He was looking at me really nasty, so it ended up that I started chucking a couple of punches at him, and then his mate turns around, realises that I'm beating up his buddy. He's about to join in. This guy's got a hammer. They've both got hammers, and there's just me, a fresh spawn little newbie, trying to go with my fist. But now there's 3 of them. I'm like, what the hell? I just wanted to be friends, and then these guys just finally turned on me. I did nothing to provoke this. I don't know what was going on with it. They were obviously some like hillbillies at the caravan site. It was not cool. They all start, they got hammers. I think one guy's got a stick and 2 of them have got hammers, and it's just me with my fist trying to defend my poor self. I need Superman, Batman. I need a hero to come save my ass, but it doesn't look to be that way. So my first adventure starts off with me getting hit continuously with hammers. Eventually, till my body snaps in half, then, and I die. So within the first 10 minutes, I tried to be a friendly guy. I was a lone survivor looking for friends, and we got beaten up by hammers. So I decided to respawn in and give H1Z1, the community, a chance for us to be friends. Screw this bandit stuff. I want to be friends. We can have an adventure. There's no need to kill each other. The zombies are going to kill us. But that is not the case, as you can see here. My trust in this guy was betrayed. And once again, I'm dead. With my death tally starting to count up, I need to get a kill under my belt. And I find this poor, defenseless little deer, and I decide to give him some fisticuffs. It was pretty cool, the fact that I found an animal actually in here, and the fact that when I did end up killing him, he rolled down the hill in some dramatic style. It was amazing. My character started to feel hungry. I decided it's time we go on the lookout, find us some red cars, and I'm able to search through them with no luck, until I hear some stranger shouting hello. And he begins. I was trying to be friendly, but the eyes he gave me, I just couldn't trust this guy, so we engage in fierce combat, throwing fists at each other whilst some dude stares at me with an axe and watches us kill each other. This fierce battle goes on for a while, until old matey boy tries to run away from me. The mistake was made there. We've drawn blood, and like a true predator, we finish off our prey. And you can see him slump to the ground, Mr. Big Russ, the victor. All I wanted to do was be friendly. Chuckle a couple of punches in for good spirit. And now it's time. Feeling like a beast after my first kill, I decide to seek revenge on the Axeman, thinking he can just stand there and watch me kill a man. It would be rude not to kill this guy. So it seems that he's just chopped up some guy. We will take revenge on him. You want some, mate? You want some? But unfortunately, my fists were never going to win this battle. His fierce chomping axe, cutting flesh parts out of my body. But that won't stop me. I gave him a good fight, like a true hero that I am, only for him to finish me off with a mega strike, flipping my character through the sky, lying dead on the floor. All I wanted to do was make friends, and now my hands are covered in someone else's blood. So I'm going to have to redeem myself. I've gone to church to pray for forgiveness. only to find a true savior.
Some cool shit.
He's coming to the church, trying to be my friend. And this is where my adventure finally began. After being killed multiple times by unfriendly, savage people, I finally found a friendly person. I thought my prayers had been answered by meeting this fellow friendly, only to meet a second friendly, and we formed to be the three amigos, searching the world of H1Z1, slicing zombies along our way, and cleaning out those horrible bandits that caused my death so many times already. In typical Scooby-Doo fashion, the gang decided to split up and look for clues. I decided to enter somebody's house looking for some lovely Scooby-Doo snacks, only to find a bandit. I recognized him from earlier. Look at him, a true troublemaker standing there, thinking he can take all the hurt. I show him no mercy, like they did to me, with their hammers, using my torch to whack this noob on the head, bringing him to his death.
There's a guy over here who's dead. Guys, it's a fresh body over here. He died recently, I think.
Little did my pals know that it was me that had killed him. After stumbling along a few blocks, they thought they found the killer to the dead guy, and my fellow friend had a crowbar, and they slayed him, unknowing to them that it was me all along. So unfortunately, I lost my newfound friends. Not sure where they went, or how they died, or what happened to them. I'll never know. But stumbling along, I hear some shots in the background, only to find a guy with a shotgun telling me not to come near him. But in true Mr. Big Rush style, I take him on. He's firing his shotgun down, and I end up killing him, only for his friend to be screaming in pain to watch the fact that I just killed his buddy. Unfortunately, I wanted to loot the guy's body so I could pick up the shotgun and blow this guy's brains out, but through my adventures I had taken a lot of damage after being pounded upon in the forest, and I think the guy clipped me with his shotgun, so I didn't have enough HP to take this guy on, but I gave him a battle. But unfortunately, he revenged his friend's death. So close, but yet so far. But I will be forever known as the shotgun killer.
Oh, you bitch.
So there you are, guys. That was my first adventure in H1Z1, dying multiple times, killing a few bandits along the way, pointing out that I was never the bandit in this whole situation. I was always trying to be friendly, but they engaged on me first. I wanted to look at this new kind of mechanic. Well, I say it's a new mechanic because it's something that hasn't been done before if you compare it to the likes of, say, DayZ, where with H1Z1, where you actually purchase the game for £15 or £30 if you go for the premium edition, you can then, on top of that, in-game, use real money to buy boosts, not so much boosts, but basically what it is, you can buy a supply crate which gets dropped out of an aeroplane, which you had seen at the start of the clip. You saw the aeroplane flying past, and just there you could see the supply crate dropping down. It for some reason exploded. By the looks of things, it's caused a load of zombies to sort of come group around the actual supply crate. And there's a group of 4 gang members here. I mean, there was about 4 of them. Obviously, it was their supply crate. They've dropped it down here. And the idea is you pay this money, and in this supply crate is a military crate, and you can get, like, full gear and stuff. And a lot of people complain about it because it feels pay to win in that sort of sense. You can get there before them. Like, I got there just as soon as they did, but there was a lot of zombies here bugged around it. I was trying to punch this guy to make sure that he couldn't get, and it takes around about 10 seconds. I tried to get into the crate, but I eventually ended up dying. But I would like to know what your opinion on this, guys, is. Do you like the idea you can buy the crate? Personally, I haven't played too much. I played about an hour of this game and was unable to find any gear whatsoever. Mainly probably because the servers are overpopulated and they're probably not refreshing that much. Possibly, I'm sure in the next patch it would be nice to see what happens if they're going to be adding more gear into the game. But I don't know, it depends on how much this affects the game. The fact that you can get this crate down and now you're fully geared. You obviously got to pay real money, but the people that have money to burn, you know, they're laughing, and then the newbie people like us that aren't going to put money onto this game because we've already paid 15 or 30 pound for the game. You know, it's a tricky one, but I'm going to leave it to debate in the comment section for you guys. Let me know what you think of this game so far. Have you played it? What you think of my gameplay I've shown you? I will be bringing out more H1Z1 videos if it's something you guys want to see. At the moment, I'm quite enjoying it. I haven't done too much, but it's cool. Once it turns night, it's so you can't see anything and it's crazy, but during the day it's quite fun, and I'm sure once I start to understand it a little bit more, it'd be cooler. But anyway guys, take it easy, have a great day, peace.